Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra December 20th, 2022. Today's energies favor getting time to reflect, meditate, and detox emotionally. Business ideas are particularly sound and bright, and time spent thinking or working on your own is fruitful. You're sensitive to give and take issues in a relationship these days. Today, in a challenging aspect, there can be a tendency to act compulsively or to see problems as bigger than they are with your two planetary rulers, Mars and Pluto, in a minor challenging aspect. You could feel suspicious and frustrated if someone seems to be withholding information or actively hiding something from you. You can be driven to get to the truth of a matter or to find an answer to a problem, but this can come at the cost of time, energy, and, perhaps most importantly, spirit. There can be agitation with communication or transportation delays, but impatience will only exacerbate the problem. Learn from what seems to be triggering your fears or frustrations, but aim to get to a more peaceful, self-kind frame of mind. The universe is holding you tightly today. You are one of the most psychic and intuitive zodiac signs of all. You have a sixth sense that allows you to register information on an innate, instinctual level. This will be even more potent and pronounced today as our sweet moon, lovely Luna, swims through the depths of your solar 12th house of privacy, intuition, and the unconscious. Your dreams will bring you profound information at this time. Prayer and solitude will help you to reset your batteries and bring you a clearer perspective of where you currently are in your personal and romantic life. Are you ready to step out of the shadows? You may feel initially reserved today when the moon in Scorpio trines Saturn in Aquarius. Although the trine is usually social, it might make you feel more socially awkward in your work environment. You can do one of two things: keep to yourself or force yourself to be more extroverted. Regardless, there is potential for you to feel more confident once the moon enters your sign later in the day. But it will be up to you to feel comfortable with your professional standing. At the same time that the sun moves into his final 3 days in your income sector, Jupiter is now just 2 days away from his game-changing return to your work sector. While their paths will cross for just over 24 hours, the glue that will hold this together is the moon. Still 2 days away from its last visit to your income sector for the year, the moon will be the link that will hitch income potential with where things are going on the job front. Get in touch with your feelings today and communicate them to those you care about. Use the celestial energy to empower your own relationship with yourself as well. Like with any relationship, ask yourself what you really want from yourself: a healthier lifestyle, more friends, less time working, more fun on the weekends. This kind of honest chat with yourself will create changes more quickly than you may think. Start with now. What would make you smile? Wrap up unfinished business today. The essence of this day will help you to clear the slate for the beginning of another cycle tomorrow. Along with this, consider the fact that you tend to be far more efficient if you complete things as best as you can. Your mind won't wander back to old matters that still need your attention. You'll enjoy a fresh take on new projects. Don't hesitate to ask for an extra hand if that's what it takes. The moon returns for its last visit to Scorpio for the year, and with it, a chance to check in, listen to your own inner voice, but also to ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged as we move into a busy week in the heavens. While this is always a busy point in any year, that is not necessarily the case in the heavens. However, the next few days will see the kind of shifts that will change the dynamics of the solar system itself, as well as the last new moon of 2022. This couldn't come with better timing. As the moon returns for its last visit to Scorpio for the year, this is more than just a chance to check in and get your bearings. This will put the moon in harmony with Jupiter and Neptune during the planets of luck and dreams' final days together in your romantic sector, while a clash with planets on the relationship front will help to align your personal and relationship needs. Our eyes in the sky. A trine between the moon and Saturn this morning can help us when it comes to matters of the heart. If you're single, the energy helps you appreciate your independence, while those in relationships can find a new level of support in their partnership. This aspect can help you balance a romantic relationship with your autonomy if you're ready to move away from codependent or unhealthy behaviors as a couple. If you're ready to leave an unsatisfactory relationship, use this energy to make a clean break and move on with your life. Your energy level should stay fairly elevated throughout the day, so use this time to take care of business and get things done. Most people you communicate with professionally will be on an emotional edge today, so be careful. Find solid ground and stick to it. Your productivity depends highly on your ability to remain emotionally stable. It will be harder than you think, but don't give up. Your mind will feel sharp this afternoon as the moon aspects Pluto. You should have a clearer understanding of how you need to revolutionize and change your life moving forward, giving you the opportunity to implement change. Pluto lends some support to this mission, offering the passion and drive to take action toward personal evolution. Wild Bob-related accusations will spread around, and many of them will not be so nice. Approach the source of these rumors instead of continuing the negative downward cycle of bad-mouthing others without dealing with the heart of the matter. You have almost always conformed to every standard and wanted to fit in. Now you have set your sights on a wild one and you feel chills running up and down your spine. Due to your differing perspectives on life, this is not a match made in heaven. But if you want to shrug off your conventional side for a while and take a walk on the wild side, then by all means stop waiting and just do it. As we head into evening, the Scorpio moon makes it the perfect time to have discussions and connect with people on an intellectual level. If you find that your mind is exceptionally active, try to do some journaling before bed so you can fall asleep more easily. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, allowing us to trust our instincts when undertaking negotiations. Want to reach an agreement? Try an untested approach to achieve compromise. If you aren't doing your job with passion, then why do it? Today is one of those days in which you should feel inspired to work harder than usual. If you aren't, then maybe you should consider finding new work. Your happiness depends on it. While the moon is in Scorpio, we can fail to advocate for ourselves, because we believe others have a greater stake in the matter than we do. Yet, as the moon and Saturn trine, we are better able to stick to our guns. A cooperative effort isn't truly cooperative if we're doing all the sacrificing. Use your imagination. The more creative you are, the better. Your ideas may seem rather unorthodox, but this doesn't mean that they hold no merit. Your innovative approach to an old problem is likely to propel you miles ahead of the competition. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles the Sagittarius sun, a harmonious influence. At this time, we are especially concerned with taking the right action. We care about justice and fairness, and if a situation does not allow us to act with integrity, we want no part of it. Even if our mettle is tested, doing the moral thing is the only option now. Others' acknowledgement of our ethics and our positive attitude will cause them to gravitate toward our social circle.